Hello, everybody. Let's go ahead and get started with a love reading for you. Spirit, please show me what messages, what guidance do we have for their love? Love, love, love. What do we got? We've got the Seven of Wands. We've got the Ten of Swords. Ooh, Jesus. I'm going to run a Celtic cross on this one. So someone here is standing their ground and someone else is not liking it. It's like, and because of the betrayal, because they're trying to protect themselves from betrayal. Somebody here made a final judgment call as well. We've got the judgment card, Seven of Wands, Ten of Swords, judgment right out the gate. Okay. So recent past, yep, we've got an Eight of Cups, which is a walking away. We've seen that in many of our readings. And that was way too many cards. I put them back in. So yeah, I mean, this is clear as day right now. Someone here who walked away is definitely standing their ground. I'm not really seeing the other person just yet, but the Ten of Swords is like, they just feel like they're accepting, they're working on accepting the fact that they do have to let go. Okay. Whoever this is that walked away, whoever this is that's standing their ground, I feel like you're very defensive right now. And I feel like, you're accepting things for what they are. That's the challenge. The challenge position is what's crossing you, and what you're working on right now is you literally letting go, and accepting that fact that that's what needed to be done. This is a drastic change. This is the judgment call that, was the final, it was like the final nail in the coffin, so to speak. Okay. Final nail in the coffin. I feel like it was painful. It wasn't something you wanted to do. It was something you had no choice but to do. All right. What do we got here? Yeah, Ace of Wands, really looking at new adventures. I think that that's what it is. It's like you've got this new spark of inspiration. It's like, there's this new opportunity, and that there's these brand new opportunities just waiting on the other side of you walking away. But there's always that side of us that kind of like looks back and goes, man, did we make the right decision? And that's just par for the course. So what do we got here? Wow, we've got the Lovers card. Yeah, Ace of Wands, the Lovers, and the Ace of Cups. Look at this, you guys. So this is about true love and romance. I feel like it's like literally just around the bend. After you've made this final judgment and you are willing to stick with it and realizing like 10, like the end, 10, the end. Judgment, that's it, and then Lovers, okay? Then all of a sudden, here comes this new love, this new opportunity. You've got the Ace of Wands here, Ace of Cups here, so two aces already, and the Lovers card. Oh, you can't get any better. And then you got the Page of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. So Page of Pentacles is all about like setting goals. And what is the outcome? We've got the Seven of Cups. That's funny. I saw that in my mind's eye. The Seven of Cups. So I think you're going to have multiple options. And we have the Strength card. Okay. So it took great strength. I feel like for a lot of you, it was like, needing to believe so much in yourself to know that you have the strength to walk away from something that no longer serves a purpose. You have 3 sevens in this reading. Seven of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. Go play the lottery for those of you who are in states, but this is like the luck of the draw. Like, this was definitely like part of your karma for you to do so, because that's what judgment is all about. It's like, you reap what you sow, right? And then a final judgment is made upon you. Did you put in enough work or did you not? So I feel like, that's not the question. I feel like, you also have 2 8s here. A lot of repeating numbers. So we've got 2 8s, we've got 2 aces, 3 sevens. Interesting. And then we have a 10 and a 20. And a 6. So 6, 7, 8. What are we missing? The 9. Okay. And we have 10. So 9s are about perseverance. So you've really had to pull on that inner strength and find the courage to persevere through all of this, with knowing that there's this new opportunities just waiting around the bend. You just have to make that final judgment. And the moment that you do that, boom, it takes you into the other side, into the Lovers card. So this is all about choices and decisions. And funny enough, you have the Seven of Cups here. So I do feel like there are going to be opportunities. I feel like you're going to have choices, when it comes to partners and stuff. It does say multiple options, be mindful of, illusion and fantasy over something that is, you know, with the Page of Pentacles here, that's the only Pentacles card we have here on, no, and the Seven of Pentacles. So we want to make sure that we are being very grounded. We're being practical. We're slow, you know, a little slow and steady, not too fucking slow. You know, you do have wands here with the Seven of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and you also have the Strength card, which is also fire. And Judgment is like Pluto, right? That's also fire too. It's like a, you know, a sudden, you know. So I feel like for a lot of you, you just know there's something up here about like the stars. You're wishing upon a star, you know, you're out looking up at the stars at night, wondering if your other half is also looking at the same set of stars. I hear, you know, a few of you asking those questions. I feel like for a lot of you, you are kind of going through like a reevaluation of like, okay, what went wrong in this past relationship? What was it that made me feel like I had to walk away? You know, this was painful. I didn't like how it made me feel. You know, it made me feel like yuck, you know, because this is the Challenge card, and you look and it just looks like she's got, like, she's in greasy, muddy water, you know? Look at her face. You know, you got dirt on your face, little, you know, little egg on your face, you know? So it's like you're trying to do things differently now. You're making drastic changes. You know what you're doing here, right? You're literally passing your tests right now. That's what the Judgment is all about. Like the universe is judging you based off of these decisions that you're making. And when you have the Strength card here, that tells me that the devil's nearby. Anytime I see the Strength card, I know that the devil's nearby, because it takes a lot of courage to overcome, you know, reconciliations with people from the past. That's what Temperance is all about. You know, someone here wanting to reconcile. And I think that you're being very patient when it comes to choosing the person that you are going to be with. And it's like, you're really, like, you're watching, you know, you're really keeping a close eye on, you know, you're keeping an eye on the prize. And an eye on the prize is, you know, new adventures and new love and new inspirations and new sparks of romance and love invitations. And I feel like that's what's coming. That's what's coming here. But yeah, this has been a learning process for you. And it's been slow process for you. All right. So what is the advice? Oh, that's way too many cards. All right, Spirit. So what is the advice on this? Okay, show me the Ace of... show me the Lovers. Spirit, please show me the Lovers. Ooh, yearning. Wanting more with someone, searching for love, needing to take action. So I think that, you know, with the Yearning card, like, you're excited to find someone new. Like, I don't find it so much as like you're yearning, like, oh, you know, poor me, woe is me. I feel like you're talking to people about what it is that you would like, and I feel like other people are also talking about it, like, ooh, so-and-so's single now. I don't see this as like gossip of like, oh, people are talking shit about you. That's already been done in the past. You already know who those people are, and those are people you need to get rid of anyway if they're doing that. But other people are, you know, talking and saying, hey, you know, so-and-so is, you know, on the market again, and, you know, they're looking for, you know, someone interesting. They're looking for long-term. So I am getting that. And then we have the Illusion card here is again, and that talks about not being able to see things clearly, living only on dreams, believing lies. So be careful that you're not falling for, you know, because the Lovers can also be about a choice. And you want to make sure that, you know, if you have a choice between someone new and somebody who's already had the opportunity to hurt you, and somebody who already has had the opportunity to kind of push your buttons because they know which ones to push, because they know what, you know, hurts you. You know, make sure that you're not getting caught up in these, you know, erratic emotions and fantasies, okay? You know, make sure that, you know, whoever's coming in for you, this person is, you know, somebody who isn't like the ones from the past. Show me this Ace of Cups, Spirit. Please show me the Ace of Cups. What do we got here? Ooh, we've got the walking away, just like we have over here with the 8 of Cups. Someone from the past is going to try to return. Someone from the past wants to come back and reconcile. They're going to try to initiate something again. Man, we were doing so good on this new person. So that's why we have the Lovers here in the 7 of Cups. I told you, you're going to have multiple options. So this could be like a few new people. This could be also the person from the past, the person you already walked away from. And, you know, it's going to be up to you whether you're going to make, you know, what judgment call are you going to make? Are you going to go back to the person from the past, or are you going to move forward with someone brand new? You know, with the 2 aces and the page, you know, it kind of, I mean, everybody's going to choose something different, right? Some people need to go back to the past because they enjoy the roller coaster ride. You know, they like the adrenaline rush with this individual. You know, but you got to make sure, again, that we don't see, we have erratic emotions and erratic behavior. In extreme moods, many ups and downs. So, you know, make sure that you have more ups than downs in these relationships, and be, you know, talk to them about future plans. What's our plan for the future? If you're, no matter who you're coming into contact with, I think that that's one of the most important things, is to, you know, really sit down and talk about those future plans. And, you know, if it's going to be a roller coaster ride, are you willing to go on a roller coaster ride with this other individual? And that's going to be entirely up to you. And you're going to have to do it without getting frustrated, without getting angry, without getting upset. Okay? Because this person is doing something new and they're working on their goals. You know, and this could also be someone new that you're coming into contact with. What do we got here? So we've got friends, you know, you know what, starting off as friends and then growing into lovers is going to be the best thing for you. And for others of you, this is about you putting somebody in the friend zone, you know, and maybe just keeping them in the friend zone, you know, and not turning that whole friendship into lovers, right? Sometimes it's best not to do that. And sometimes, you know, it is. I guess it really just depends, because, you know, wouldn't you want to marry your best friend? You know? So we do have jealousy here, and we have it on its side. So I do feel like someone here is, be careful that they don't have wandering eyes, you know, and be careful that they're not still like, you know, looking back at the past, or, you know, spying on someone else or whatever, keeping an eye on someone. But I do feel like someone here is very jealous. If they feel like you are, you know, maybe seeing someone else, I feel like your ex could also be like, what the hell, you know? And what do we got here? We've got together, and we've got moving, reconciliation, sacred union, feeling complete, moving in together, getting a new home, and going away. So yeah, somebody wanting to move in together. So making sure that this person's on the same page about like where you guys want to live, you know, what your lifestyle is like at home. You know, I do feel like this is about, you know, swans mate for life. You know, and that's the thing. Swans do mate for life. And so this is like till death do us part. Are we getting married? Are we going to be together? You know, are we going to be planning for our future? You know, because I feel like this is what we're all looking for. Every single one of us on the planet is looking for someone, you know, except for the players, don't get me wrong, but the people who are actually on the up and up, and people who actually cherish relationships, this is what you're looking for. But you always have to kiss a few frogs before you can actually come into alignment with your prince or princess, right? And so I feel like that's kind of where you're at. And so it's like, you know, pick and choose wisely when you have the 7 of Cups and the Lovers here. You want to make sure that you're, you know, choosing wisely with the partners that you are, you know, putting yourself into alignment with. So if this is someone from the past, what is it they want to say to the collective? What do they want to say to the collective? What do we got here? What if you don't accept me for who I really am? See, that's not sexy to the rest of us. You know, insecurities are not sexy. If you're insecure about something, do it, you know, take care of it. See a therapist, you know. What else are we supposed to tell you? You know, schedule a reading if you have insecurities. I'll help you work through those fuckers real quick. And I'll make sure you don't ever fucking feel insecure about them again. I don't want to keep hurting you. Yeah, then walk away. That's what, you know, the thing is no, somebody doesn't put themselves in a 7 of Wands unless they've already been hurt. Okay? And then we have the 10 of Swords here. You know, the 10 of Swords is like stabbing somebody in the back. You know you're freaking doing it. You're not changing your behavior, yet you continue to do that. And then that's when a final judgment is made. And then that's when they finally realize, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. No, you think? So I'm not ready for commitment. Yeah, see, that's the thing here. Somebody here is not ready for commitment when somebody else is. When I have this together and moving, you know, somebody else is definitely looking for long-term marriage and commitment. And that's why if this ex, the whole reason why you and the ex are not together is because, you know, they sold you a bunch of bullshit. They told you they were going to be something that they weren't. And, you know, they kept you as an option, not a priority. So you start moving on, you're going to start actually meeting other people and hanging out with other people, you know, and making friends with new people. And all of a sudden this ex is going to be jealous and want to come back in and offer you something, but you got to make sure that it's not an empty cup. You got to make sure that it's not an empty cup, because I feel like that's all this is a distraction to keep you away from moving into something new. And that's why you have the strength card and the temperance as the overall energy. Pull your energy back. Pull your energy back from this person and really take a look, because I know you can see it. You've got like that cat eye, you know, that cat eyes view. Like they are very, like they get locked in, right? They have those just very, very locked in, so they can see shit from a mile a fucking way. Like there's nothing getting past this lion. You know, they've been watching you, you know. Wow. Yeah. Other loves, other people in the mix. Someone is cheating, needing to date around. So yeah, I feel like, you know what? I'm also getting, there's other fish in the sea. There's other loves out there. And I think that with the 7 of Cups here, like I said, in the Lovers, which is the choice, I feel like you're going to have other loves, you know, and we get caught up on this other one, but what if, and listen, but what if? You know, anything that is meant for you will never pass you by. And if this is the relationship that you're supposed to be in, it doesn't matter, you know, time nor space will ever keep the two of you guys apart. You guys will come back into each other's lifetimes, or, you know, in each other's lives many lifetimes. And I feel like, you know, you just have to accept it for what it is. You know, this person is not ready for commitment. You are, and that's the choice that's going to need to be made. You know, we do have 3 7s here. 7s are connected to the Ascended Masters, and it does say you are exactly where you're supposed to be at all times, even if it doesn't feel good. So Page of Pentacles here is about learning new things, and someone here like maybe reaching out and being like, hey, would you like to meet up for a cup of coffee? Or you can meet them in a coffee shop, or while you're out having happy hour with a friend. It doesn't necessarily mean cocktails. You know, they do have tea happy hours and things like that too. So keep that in mind. Alcohol, you know, I'm not a firm believer in getting, you know, being in bars, meeting people, but some people have been together forever after meeting at a bar. So anyway, you guys, I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. If you are interested in a personal reading, all my information's in the description box down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram, and I will chat with you again soon. Thank you to everyone who has donated to my channel.